All right, so today I want to teach you how to use a massage gun and do stretching for your post-workout routine when you're running. So I have Rebecca here. She's going to be our lovely model that I'm going to do the work on, and I want to show you how to do that. So first, I'll have her lie down. She'll go face up. We're going to work the quads and the shins first. So if I'm going to do a little bit of recovery work, what I'll do is I'll start with the massage gun. I'm going to turn it up just to about a medium frequency. And since this is cool down, I'm just going to start on the quad, work my way up, and I'm going to go in lines, taking my time. Because it's cool down, we're not trying to do it aggressively and short. You want to use the vibration of the massage gun to relax the muscle. So you want to just keep it in one place, nice and slow, working the area. Sometimes what I'll do to also relax the muscle will be just to do a little bit of compressions. So I'll also compress the muscle. We'll get this to relax. Then from there, I'm going to work the other side. Again, just nice and slow, going up and down along the muscle. Sometimes they're a little sensitive, so if they're sensitive, we're going to just compress the muscle, because it could be a while since they've last used a massage gun or had work, and that's why they're a little bit sensitive. And then we'll go back there. It'll be a little bit easier for the person to deal with. Use that vibration to relax the muscle. Then we're going to work the shins. We're going to cool them down a little bit too. I'm going to switch to the bullet piece. Going to turn it on. A little bit lower of a frequency. And then from there, I'm going to get my hand over her shin bone, because you want to avoid the bone. And then we're going to get right into the muscle, going nice and slow. Just up and down. Do this for about a minute. Just relax that muscle. If you're not sure if they're enjoying, you could ask them, how's that pressure?
It's beautiful.
She said beautiful, so it's great. So you're giving the right amount of pressure. And you see it's a nice solid vibration. You could see the muscle just vibrating under its pressure. Then we go to the other side. Again, I'm going to use my thumb to protect the shin bone, and I'm going to work that muscle. My thumb moves with the massage gun, so that way I protect the bone. And you see the vibration, how it's vibrating nice and hard? That means you're really getting deep in there. Take your time. Get that muscle to relax. Again, if they're sensitive, you can compress it. I would take the massage gun off and I just lean into it. Give it some good compressions like that. So then what we'll do here, now that we've warmed up the air with the massage gun, I'll have her turn around, if you could just turn around. And we're going to do the stretching part. So now I'll start with a quad stretch. I'm just going to come around, bring that heel to the glutes. She's very flexible here. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my thigh underneath it to just increase the angle. I'm going to stabilize the lower back so we isolate that quad and just hold. Then we'll go over to the other side. Now, just so you can see it on camera, I'm going to do it just this way, holding right there. If I wanted to do that same thing, but I was on the opposite side, I could just lift the thigh up, increase that stretch, get a nice good stretch in there, make sure they're breathing nice and deep, and you feel the muscle relax. Then from there, we can just take the foot. I'm actually going to just take her shoe off, because then you have a little more control. You're going to point and you're going to rotate it in. You're going to do a little inversion, eversion while the toes are pointed up. So that way you engage the muscle nice in the stretch. You do the same thing on the other side. You bring it up and you turn that in. You feel that muscle contract, that shin muscle. You can hear the sound of satisfaction. You might not have heard it, but she said, mmm. That's how you know it's working. Get that stretch. Now from here, when we finish up, we can then work on the back side. So again, I'm going to use a flat head. You could also use the round head for hitting the big meaty areas of the muscles. Then I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to start on her glutes. We're going to work the glutes. Again, avoid the tailbone right here, but get into the meaty area. Like I always say when using a massage gun on glutes, avoid the hole, you're not playing golf. Go right into the tissue. And after a good 30 seconds, you can move down into the thigh, get the hamstring muscles. You go all the way up into that high hamstring attachment right at the gluteal fold to get where all three hamstrings attach. You can come down, avoid the knee joint, but you just take the massage gun out, go straight down and off to the sides, following the pathway that the hamstrings go to the inner and outer part of the knee. But always avoid the back of the knee. That joint is weak and you have to be careful of it. So then we come here, and then we can cross the joint, and I'm going to go into the calf. Right after this, I'll do the other side. And I'll show you what it looks like to reach over the center, in case you're just stuck doing this on one side. Get right into that muscle. You have two bellies to the calf, one here and the other here, so you have to make sure you get both so you fully relax the muscle. Now if they're really tight, you can also put your thigh underneath, vibrate, and just bring their toes up towards their quad. Then we'll go to the other side. Again, I'm going to start from the glutes and I'm going to work my way down. So avoid the tailbone. You can either go side to side, getting the full area of the muscle, or you can go up and down and move your massage gun from side to side. Light compression, you're just trying to relax them and cool them down. Then we move right into the thigh. Again, I protect that knee joint with my hand, and I just freely move along the hamstring pathway. Then I switch off. I bring it down to the calf. I remember, get the two bellies, so I'm going on the outside first. And then we're going on the inside. Then I'll turn that off and we'll begin the stretching. And since we're here to stretch the calves, I just want to start here because it's easiest to do it with her face down. I just bring it down and I hold. She has really good range of motion, so that stretch is nice and deep. A little deeper than the average person can get to. Then from here I go off to this side. Stretching. Getting nice range of motion in there. She has an excellent range of motion. Then from here, to get everything else, I would have her turn back around. So face up. Then we'll go for a little glute stretch. I'll have her put her arms to the side and we'll just bring it in right here. We're getting every single muscle that the runners use. She's going to feel nice and relaxed right after this. Then from here, we go into the hamstring. Keeping that knee nice and straight. We got her into 90. She healthy. She could go a little bit further than this, but this is where she naturally ends. But as you see, that stretch is, she's opening up. So that heel, put this at 1.5 speed and you'll see she's slowly moving up. That hamstring's releasing. That's what you want to see. Then, because everyone needs their hip rotators, I'll add a little piriformis stretch. Then we do the other side. I don't even need to cross the midline. I'll just support her by the heel, also the thigh, just above the knee, coming up nice and straight. It's another good hamstring stretch right here. And I forgot to do the glute stretch first, but that's fine, because as soon as we're done, we just bend that knee and bring that thigh into the chest. Again, like 30 seconds. Then you could go right into the piriformis stretch and stretch those hip rotators. Bringing it in just like this. And that, my friends, is how you use a massage gun and stretching to cool down after you've had a long run.